Hello, Tattered Tammy here. I am finally coming on with the strawberry package giveaway. I don't really know what to call it, but it is a collection of things that I felt would, if you wanted to make a strawberry journal, that you might be able to use. I picked these things up different places. Not everything actually has a strawberry on it, but something about it may have just made me think strawberries. And a lot of the things I knew that I would not use, so I figured that I would pass it along. So even if you don't personally get it, like, why did she put that in there? You know? See if you could pick up what I'm putting down here, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I picked this up at an estate sale for a couple dollars, and I thought it would be the perfect container to put everything in and send it. I believe it was a sewing box. At first I thought it was a picnic basket, but I think it was, I'm not sure. You can decide. Maybe it was a picnic basket. But it was hand painted. It's got the signature there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it says Betty Chewis. I don't know. Anyway, there's like a knitted or crocheted and sewn strawberry hanging from there. And there's strawberries painted all around the band. The basket is in pretty good shape. I did it a once wipe over. And whatever was holding it, because it's supposed to hinge up, but whatever was holding the hinges is missing. But the front one is okay. And so opens up and you have these like yellow flowers. It's like quilted lining. And then on the top it has pockets. Same lining. And it has like a banding. Very pretty. See if you can see that. Okay. All right. So everything will be put in to this basket that I'm about to show you. And let's see. Put it. Okay. All right. Why don't we start with the paper stuff? And there's these napkins and coasters. Paper napkin. And the strawberry is only on one corner. That's it. I believe it's 2-ply. And you get 8 napkins and 8 coasters. Okay. And then there's this little card with the envelope. And it has ladybugs. And it's blank inside. And then there is card, recipe card, a post-it, and it also has little ladybugs. I don't know if that's showing up. There you go. Inside. This came out of a book. It's a clear page with a strawberry on it. There's the inside of the strawberry. Another book page with strawberries. I had picked up, they're like, at first I thought maybe they were like wax paper bags for sandwiches, but no. There's no gusset in them, and it was from a company, I guess they made things out of wood. So anyway, there's green with a faint stripe, and then there's the tan. Okay, and then of course there's the dotted wrapping paper. Let's do all the wrapping paper, I guess, first. There's the strawberry wrapping paper. And then, I don't know, I was like, that could be a strawberry, but I think it's a rosebud. But it's the right color, so. A page from a recipe book. Strawberry pie. Strawberry shortcake. And strawberries from the garden. Another book page. Strawberries and fruit. Another book page. Strawberries. Raspberries on the back. This one, these I put in here. Yeah, that's a tomato. Okay. So these are like vegetables, but I thought I'll just share a couple of those pages with you. And this is a strawberry geranium. And that opens up. And a couple of summer calendar pages. This one has July. And it has a little bee with a pop. This was from a children's book. And it had the little mice with the strawberry. This is vintage wallpaper. And I thought that was the color. A little bit light cardstock. This paper, green. This one, I don't know, I saw these little, I don't know if you could see that. Anyway, it had the little dots there, and I don't know, something about it reminded me of strawberries, so. And then, guys, I have this piece of vintage wallpaper. The problem is that it's too big to fit in the basket. And if I fold it, because it is very delicate, it's going to crack. So I'm going to have to cut it. But if you win this, then you can tell me where you want me to cut it. Like, you can tell me to cut the bottom off. Or if you want me to cut it directly in half. Because the strawberries are over here in the corner. Okay. All right. So think about that, how you would want it cut. Or I could cut one of the edges off. Okay, so let's move on to the trims. This is, this came off of this towel. So it's just a piece of string fabric, pom-pom trim, red, green pom-pom trim, both vintage, some vintage rickrack, red and white, very vintagey. Okay. Some lace, and these reminded me of the little white flowers that are on the strawberries. Okay, so you get a nice long piece of that. And then this has the little, it's like a Swiss dot, and it's raised. Love the way this feels. So you get a nice little piece of that. Very vintage. And then you get a piece of a crochet blanket that I took apart. So I think there's 5 stars on here, or flowers, whichever you decide they are. And this, I think I got an pack from Renee at Renee's At It Again. One of her packs. And I thought that would go really good with a strawberry journal. So it's just like 2 pieces cut. Very pretty. And then there's, I think it was like a tea towel. So you have 2 sides. It was sewn like a bag, and I took the stitches out. Now, just go with me here. This has the little white flowers. I know those are probably daisies, but I don't know. Something just reminded me of, like, it could be like for a picnic. There are a few stains in it, but I just wanted to put that in there too. Okay, oops, sorry. And then I had this fabric. And you get a nice piece of that. I just think the colors were perfect to go along with everything. And the little flowers and the hearts coming off the what looks like vines. Okay, and then I have a little pack of extras. So there are 3 of these strawberry colored buttons. Okay. You can see them good. And a strawberry colored ribbon. Sheer. Okay. And this was a little strawberry I cut out of a book. And a stamp with strawberries on it. And I gave you a few vintage doorknobs, like cabinet knobs. And so they're really little, but you have a glass one, and it already has the hole in the top and the bottom. And then you have like an antique white, and you can drill a hole in there or wrap whatever around, however you want to do that. There is a hole where the screw would have went. And then the same with the red. You can drill a hole in the top, and you could put little dots on it and make it look like a strawberry. And then I have some of these beads. And then I have some like very pale pink ones. Okay. All right. And I also thought I had a towel with strawberries on it, but it seems to have disappeared. And I had it in the basement to wash it. And guys, I think my husband might have used it to dry the dog off with. And he doesn't know where it disappeared to. So I have to play detective and find out what happened to the towel. So if I find it and it's still in good condition and not been used for the dog, that will be included in this package. So if you want your name put in the drawing for this strawberry pack, then in the comments put strawberries and me, and then go over and email me at crumblecreations@yahoo.com, and you can leave a mailing address, and also tell me, if you win, how you want this cut. Okay, do you want it cut down the left side, the bottom, in half horizontally, or in half vertically? Okay, however you want that done, that's how I will do it. And I will leave this open until next Sunday. I will draw the names. So everybody should have whatever names are in by Friday of next week. I will put all the names in and draw the name, and then I will announce that on Sunday. And this basket is like 7.5 inches tall by I'll say 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 by what am I doing? Yeah, by 12. Yeah, there we go. So there you have it. And I will get all this put in here, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.